Melissa Fierce making her UPW debut here this afternoon in Street, a late replacement at the very last minute for Natalie Sykes. It was going to be a non-title match against the brand new UPW Women's Champion, Dave Bradshaw, still here, joined by the champion, the UPW Men's Champion, of course, Simon Miller.
It took you about 5 minutes to introduce me. What is wrong with you, Dave?
Maybe not everything's about you.
I'm sorry, I think you'll find it is.
Have you ever considered that?
Never. I know that nothing's about you.
What a moment it was in the career of Hannah Fierce, ending that record-breaking title reign of Nina Samuels at Reignite last month in Weymouth. Going to see if she can remain in winning ways here against Melissa Fierce.
Nobody is actually called Melissa Fierce, are they? Is that her real name?
What was her real name?
You just outed Melissa Fierce and having a fake name.
What?
You say it was a real name.
It is a real name.
You're wrong. You're incorrect.
By the way, when this match gets started, we're going to talk about your poetry, Evans.
Yeah, we should talk about my poetry.
Yeah.
You see that person in the front row, tear in their eye. This, in 200 years' time, people are going to be quoting that poem to other people when they too want to stop a man beast from attacking them.
They'll be quoting it as a low point in human civilization.
Shouldn't you be more annoyed that stupid Mark Fry has made it a no disqualification?
No, I'm delighted.
Why would you care?
Why do I care? Because I'd like him to beat you.
He's not going to beat me, all right? I'm going to beat him hard.
In any case, Hannah Taylor and Melissa Fierce to start us out here this afternoon at Ground Zero. As we've just learned, and she's just been whining about, Simon, next time we're with you is October in Yeovil, October 18th to be precise, for Blaze of Glory. Get the pun?
I do get it. It's pathetic. Why isn't it called Miller is the best? Right? That's what the show should be called.
Every show that.
Yeah, but it doesn't get on the poster, does it? Also, who's front and center of that poster? Me. I'm there.
I would imagine Rhino standing near the front as well. Hannah Taylor and Melissa Fierce locking up. Fierce able to back Taylor into the corner.
Look how fierce is. I told you it was over there.
Trying to stir trouble from the very get-go here by spreading rumours about Melissa Fierce.
Excuse me, we've been doing this 5 minutes and you're already making accusations. I complained about you last time, UPW management. You are still lucky you have
Here's
your
an
job.
accusation for you. I think your poem was written by ChatGPT.
It was not written by ChatGPT, thank you very much. Just because you have to get all your good commentary lines from AI doesn't mean I do.
I'm not sure. You know what? I look at it. Wrong response from Fierce. Over an elbow tie-up.
You are an offensive human being. You know that? You're like one of them. You were dragged up. You would never say that to William Shakespeare's face. You shouldn't say it to mine.
The very fact that you compare yourself to William Shakespeare.
Yeah? Why wouldn't I? My poetry was just as good.
One of the greatest wordsmiths of all time.
Yeah, and I'm right there with him.
You even have GCSE English?
That's none of your concern.
Time taken over by Taylor. Taylor coming off the ropes. Down by the head once more. Taylor gets a swing blade. The UPW Women's Champion off to a hot start here. Hooks the inside leg for a 2 count.
Cowardly to go for a pin that early in a match. She's just trying to wear down the stamina. I would never do that. I'd always wait to the end before even trying a pin.
It's cowardly to try and win the wrestling match you're in.
Yes, I do.
Fierce has an uppercut in the corner there on Taylor. Taylor gets that forearm smash to the face, drops the arm across the top rope.
That is an illegal maneuver. You cannot attack the arm outside of the ring area.
You're a real guardian of the rules, aren't you?
Absolutely.
There's an arm drag from Taylor.
That's what my mother used to call me, the guardian of the rules.
Really?
Yep.
I hope your mother doesn't speak to you. To the ropes. Kick right to the side, to the ribs there. Of Fierce from Taylor. Number 2 count.
See, cowardly going for these pins. It's unbelievable, right? She's working her down. Lower that stamina to the point they cannot get up. Then you go for the
Can I give you a small piece of advice? When you're wrestling Rhino, maybe do try and win.
Listen,
go for the pin if you can.
I am not going to be wrestling Rhino. There's been a miscommunication. We're going to get it sorted out.
Taylor is trying to wear down Fierce here. Again on her UPW debut.
I mean, it's first time in.
See, it does.
I studied English.
Yeah. Studied the dictionary. Here comes Taylor off the second rope. Got caught by Fierce.
Look at the power. Slam her down. Oh, on the back.
Backbreaker right to the lower back. Almost onto the tailbone there of Taylor from Melissa Fierce. Fierce will roll Taylor back towards the center of the ring. Hooks the right leg. She'll try for the win again.
Look how smart that is going for covers that early on. Smart. That's a smart wrestler right there. I'm impressed by the tenacity. Staying on your opponent at all times.
You got a split personality or something?
I do have a split personality. I'm great, and then sometimes I'm greater.
I don't even know what to say to you sometimes. Here's the boot from Fierce in the corner. One thing I will say though is that if Melissa Fierce were to get a non-title victory here over Hannah Taylor, you've got to think that puts her right at the front of the queue for a shot at the UPW Women's title.
Of course it does. If you beat the champ, why isn't she champ? She's just become the champ anyway. These are stupid wrestling rules that Mark Fry employs in his dumb promotion.
So you're saying whenever a champion is pinned, under any circumstances, they should lose their title? I didn't get you on record saying
I didn't say that. I said in some circumstances.
As chosen by you, arbitrarily.
Oh, what a suplex.
What a great suplex.
Hannah Taylor almost was thrown out of the ring. Literally thrown out of the ring.
Taylor, it's out on 2. A lot of people last month on Reignite thought that Hannah Taylor was very much the underdog against such a dominant champion as Nina Samuel. She proved a lot of people wrong on that night.
I think you'll find she fluked it, is what people say. It was a fluke.
Well, we'll see, won't we? She's got another chance to win here. And down the road, obviously, she's going to have to defend that title. Here's a roll-up from Taylor.
That was so sneaky. That's what you get, you see. When you're not an honourable wrestler, you get kneed in the face. Proven since the Barnes time.
You're going to get a lot more than kneed in the face next month in Yodel.
You wait. If it does go down, you don't think I've got a plan? I've got a plan.
The elbow from Fierce. Into the cover again. Right shoulder came up. I think an elbow may have hit Taylor right in the jaw.
Good. That's what an elbow should do. Also, where are we? What location is this?
We are in
Why is it hard in the sun?
We are in the town of Street, beautiful part of the world here in Somerset. Very close to Glastonbury.
But the town is called Street.
Yes.
And they have streets that are called Street.
And maybe that's why it's called that.
No, maybe it's because it's so dumb. We need the same word for everything. Yeah, that's right.
Offensive today.
The fans are looking at me. If anyone can't see this, I'm being oogled by fans.
I don't think they're oogling you.
They're oogling.
They're looking in disgust at the man who's supposed to be the standard bearer of this company.
Nobody has
UPW
ever
champion. Roll up from Taylor too.
Nobody's ever looked at the moneymaker in disgust. Even when it looks like disgust, it's ours. It's working that lower back.
I think he's a moneymaker as well.
That's my name, Moneymaker Miller. You can't change my name. You're not Deep Hole Dave Bradshaw.
Moneymaker, your middle name, is it?
Yeah. That's my first and middle name.
I told you your mum didn't like you.
My mum liked me just fine, right? I saw her when I was like 10 and never again, but it was fine.
Fierce, not showing much love here for the UPW Women's Champion. Taylor's just been unceremoniously tossed out of the ring. It looks like Fierce is looking to get a count-out victory here on her UPW debut.
Win's a win. You still get a win over the champ, you become the champ. That's how it should work.
Why do I get the impression if Taylor was doing this, you would call it cowardly?
I would not call it cowardly. I would respect her tenacity. If anything, Hannah Taylor could have more of a mean streak as far as I'm concerned. It's not serving her well right now not having one, is it?
Fierce is certainly on top, I'll grant you that.
Do you know what I like about Melissa Fierce? She's written Fierce on her ring. It's got double meaning, you see. I do understand English.
It's a double meaning in that it's her name
and she's
and
fierce.
an adjective.
And yes, well no.
Oh, you're so smart.
Pretty sure it's a verb, buddy.
I don't mind wrestling. You should be on Universal Challenge.
Oh man,
Sorry, I mean universally challenged. Here comes the cover. Northern Lights
That was
suplex.
offensive what you just said. You were going to get cancelled, Dave Bradshaw.
I would like to apologise, but I'm not going to apologise to you for anything you say back.
Because you have no empathy. You're an unempathetic man. That's your middle name, Dave Unempathy Bradshaw.
That's not my middle name.
Yes, it is.
I have a normal middle name because, again, my parents had some kind of regard for me.
We'll see about it.
Here's now. Trying to come back after Taylor. Taylor, the forearm smashes to the face. Between the legs there
One
from
shot
Fierce.
from Fierce. One. Notice that 10 from Taylor, 1 from Fierce. What does that mean?
Taylor's end of the rope, but what does that mean? Fierce taking off her feet. The knee right into the jaw from Taylor. A bit of payback there for when she got hit with on the jaw with that elbow earlier. Taylor charged in. Fierce got the boot up. Clothesline attempt. Taylor goes behind. There's an arm breaker from Hannah Taylor. Perfectly executed.
Stop the match. Melissa Fierce has clearly broken her arm. Can we get the paramedics in here, please? We have a broken arm situation. Oh, surprise, surprise. She jumps all over that. What a champion, Dave Bradshaw.
Well, certainly a ruthless streak in Hannah Taylor. That's probably why she was able to beat Nina Samuels last month. Look at this, the DDT!
I'm sorry, that's an illegal. Ref, cancel, DQ. You can't spike your head of someone like that into the mat. It's not allowed.
Perfectly within the rules.
You don't know the rules. You're not a wrestler. Just because you're 7'2" tall doesn't make you a wrestler, Dave.
No, it certainly doesn't. But a YouTuber who also thinks that his influence here makes him some kind of megastar.
It made me $1 million, all right?
Here comes the pin from Taylor. With both legs, got a 2 count.
What the result of this.
Why aren't you defending the UPW title tonight, by the way? He's such a fighting champion.
I was ready to go. They told me, come out, address Rhino, then go on commentary, all right? I do what I'm told because I am a good employee.
They tell you to write that poem.
They did. They said, son, can you write one of your beautiful poems? I said, you know I can. When I was writing it, I cried onto the piece of paper.
Here comes the cover from Fierce. Cross body.
That piece of paper I was holding had my DNA in it.
Neck breaker from Fierce. Again looking for the win on her debut. Kick out.
She's done now.
Okay. Funny that, because we all cried when we heard the poem.
That's pushing.
Not for the reasons you're
It's the most
thinking.
beautiful thing in the world, then. I'm ignoring the rest of what you just said. It's not true. Stop ignoring it.
Fierce rolling into the corner. Maybe going to try and that roll up out of the back of the corner there, but
Look, her arm is injured. Excuse me, referee. There you go.
Taylor got a leg tripped from underneath her there by Fierce. And Taylor just dropped on her head. Rough landing for the champion, who might be about to suffer a pinfall defeat here from Fierce. No, she's not. It's a kick out.
This referee is so slow. It's like watching an OAP try to drive a car after they've had hip surgery. It is like a tortoise that has been around for 200 years.
No, that wasn't.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with the cadence of the referee's count, but
You wouldn't.
you do you.
You don't have a maths degree. I do.
You certainly don't have an English degree, so
I do have an English degree, I'll have you know. I pass with flying colours.
written in crayon.
Yes, so.
Taylor, clothesline, short arm clothesline from Taylor. Another kick out. Match goes on.
What's this? What is she doing? This cannot be. I'm sorry, what is that?
Trying to force a submission here from Fierce. Fierce can't even tap out because both her arms are neutralized.
That's the bad shoulder, too.
And that's going to do it. That's a submission. Hannah Taylor. And there goes the bell.
The most delayed bell of all time. UPW can't do anything, and that's why Rhino will not be here next month.
Hannah Taylor, a non-title win here tonight, but another statement of her intent to be every bit as dominant a champion as Nina Samuels was before her.
She's won 2 matches. Would you calm down? 2 matches.
The champion.
Yeah, but you said as dominant.
Can you think of anyone who's had more of an impressive first 2 matches in UPW history than this woman?
You're looking at him right here.
Oh, my
I have now
goodness
held
sake.
that belt for almost a year. Almost a year.
It's all going to come to an end, quite possibly,
No,
next
it's
month
not.
in Yeovil.
Oh, what? Because a man that's named after an animal is going to beat me. Like that's a real thing. That's a fairy tale, Bradshaw.
You're going to find out exactly how much of an animal he is